Well, guys, we are here to finally review this movie. And, I have been very skeptical on wanting to see this film, to talk about this film. There has been more negative on this film just from different things I have read than anything. And before I really get into my own personal thoughts of this film, I will first off say I think that they possibly had good intentions, but at the same time, this movie, if you are a fan of it, that is okay. If you are not a fan of it, then that is okay as well. I try to be very open-minded because I know there's some people that's going to love this film. There's some people that's going to absolutely despise this film. Me personally, this film was horrible. It was horrible. This made the fourth movie. If you guys ever saw the original Home Alone 4 movie, that was really horrible. This made it look like a piece of crap. And this is a piece of crap film. I understand them trying to bring back certain actors, such as Devin Ratray as Buzz from the original film, because the entire premises of this film is you got the main character, Max, who is played by a brand new young actor, Archie Yates, who I understand, I'm not blaming this kid, but I do not think he understood what he was walking into when he did this film. I do not think that. And then we have, which is absolutely crazy, that we have, which I thought was somebody else, but Azleen Bia, who plays the mom, and I thought it was somebody else playing the mom, but I guess I was wrong. And we also have Kenan Thompson in here, which he had a few funny moments, because we have these two characters. We have Jeff and we have Abby, who is trying to sell their home. Not Abby. They're and Pam. They're trying to sell their home to make money because they're not able to afford their mortgage. And we have Max and Carol. They run into their open house, and they have a weird exchange. So they think he stole this porcelain doll that's worth a lot of money. They try to take it back, and there's all these issues. And then he thinks it's all about them, that they're wanting to sell them to some old ladies. And it was really stupid because, again, I mean, because thinking of how a 10-year-old mind works, it's just, you never know. But that was really silly. It was really stupid. You had the entire movie was very cringe. This young actor. I mean, I'm not trying to go too hard on him because he's only a child, but he had no flair in this film. Like, there was nothing I found interesting about this character. This character was very cringe. There was a scene where he tried to act like Al Pacino by downing a whole bunch of candy, then trying to wear his mom's clothes. It was really weird. And then also being very selfish, trying to take toys from a toy drive. Come on. And they may have that in England, in some places in England. They may not. I don't know. I've never been there. But still, I found that to be really messed up. And then now when you get to it, it's basically where Pam and Jeff, the characters, they are very cringe themselves, but they fall on hard times. They're trying to make sure, hey, we want to try to save the house, but at the same time, we don't want to tell our kids that we are having to sell it. And when they finally have no choice but to try to break in, they go through, like as Pam says later on in the movie, death maze. And some of it is kind of funny. I will say that some of it is kind of funny. Like Kenan Thompson even drops a few funny lines in the film. But the entire movie, I'm sitting there and I'm going, what the hell? Because this movie, no matter how hard you want to try, is absolutely cringe. That's the best word I have for this film. Now, the only thing I could say that they paid homage to was when you had Buzz return, and he was a cop. I don't know how he became a cop, but he is eating a sandwich in his patrol car, and you see where they same thing 989, I think it was, for the code for Home Alone, and he said that he says that my little brother Kevin. So they mention him, that we accidentally left him twice, and he gets brought up, and he starts talking about it, and then he has to go over there and do it, and then he stops. He says he always gets me every year for that. So they bring it up, and then he calls him a little trout sniffer. So again, they pay homage to the first movie here and there. Like they paid another homage to the whole, like, when Kevin is watching the whole movie, where, like, say there, I'm gonna pump your guts full of lead when he's watching that movie. I can't remember the name of the film, but it really gets me how they're wanting to put certain things in this film to pay homage to it, and they do, but it works and it doesn't work depending on what it is. Like the whole thing with Buzz, that worked to a certain degree. You never see this kid's dad in the entirety of the film. You don't. You really don't know what's going on with this family. You don't know who the dad is. You really, you only really see who the mom is. There's like maybe a couple brothers and sisters, and the rest are cousins. And it really made no sense. And one of the characters you think is the dad, he's not the dad. So it made no sense of really what this guy's place was. And then you have two other characters who are the aunt and uncle, who are very rich, very snobby, have a, sticky fingers stealing of a kid, who want to, show off their wealth to Jeff and Pam. And that, again, this movie, no matter how much you may try, again, some people may like this film, other people will probably despise this film. I personally will never watch this film again. I'm going to say this now. I will never watch this film again. I think this is a terrible movie. This, out of 1 out of 10, I give it a 0.5, just for some of the comedy that was funny in this film. There was no acting, really good acting in this film. There was no flair. There was no good moral in this film. This film was absolutely ridiculous. It was stupid. And I understand, they wanted to try to pay homage to the film, to the first film, and they kind of did. But at the same time, they made a mockery of the first film. And the main actor, this kid, I don't think he knew what he was walking into. And again, I'm not trying to be too hard on him, because again, he's a kid and it's not his fault. But at the same time, it sucked. This movie sucked. I don't know how else to explain it, guys. If you like it, that's cool. I don't. So, the movie sucks. I'm going to stand by that. If you agree, that's fine. If you don't agree, that's fine too. Enjoy the film. Me personally, I think they should have brought Macaulay Culkin back, or one of the other ones, or the one that played Max, or not Max, the one that played Alex in the third film. The first two are very near and dear to my heart. They will always be near and dear to my heart. And the third one, I absolutely love. It's very funny. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings on that film, but I absolutely love it. The fourth film, I did not like, and I was done with the franchise after that. I stick to the first three movies. This one is pretty much, I felt like if someone came in there and it was fan made. I feel like most of the cast was sleeping during this film. It felt really just, I don't even know how to describe it. That's how bad this movie was. But overall, guys, it is out now. I don't know if anyone, I've been seeing a lot of different reviews about this film. A lot of people do not like it. A lot of people do not like this film. There's been maybe a few. You can go on Google reviews. You can go on YouTube. You can go on Skeptics. You can go on Rotten Tomatoes. You can go on anything. Just watch the movie for yourself and enjoy it or not enjoy it. It's going to be your choice. But at the same time, let yourself be the review. You don't even have to listen to me. Just go check out the movie for yourself. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's how it's going to be at the end of the day. Either way, that is my review of Home Sweet Home Alone. I don't know what else to say. I'm more like, I'm not trying to be pissed off about it, but I'm going to be watching the original films this year. I'm not going to be watching this trash ever again. But let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments down below. If you guys do channel, subscribe, leave a big fat like on the video. And I'll see you guys on the next one.